Welcome back to the channel. I didn't finish this farm Saturday night, and I didn't work yesterday on Sunday. Ended up spending time with my family. But there's a little field that's over here that is really too dark for me to try to start with the lights that I've got on here and no GPS. But I think it's maybe 6 or 7 acres total. So I've done checked the fluids in the tractor, and I'm gonna get this farm done, and I'll be going right by the shop, so I'll pull in there and get some diesel and maybe hose the tractor off. I hate going around the edges of fields. This one is an odd shaped field. It's kind of shaped like a boomerang. But I don't see the armadillo holes or the ant hills out in it like I did the big field. Well, we at the big bottom here, the last part of this farm that I've been working on, maybe an acre and a half. It's got a big wet spot out there. I have been stuck in the sprayer and had the 5088 stuck out there a couple years ago. But it's part of the farm. Oh crap, I broke the marker arm. Bring you back later. Anyways, getting back to it. When we first started farming this farm 30 years ago, this was a goat pasture. And it's an elderly couple that lives here. They're not getting around real good. So about 8 years ago, they wanted us to farm this. So we're helping them out and make a little money off of it, but that's a real big wet spot right there. That's a wrap on this farm. Let's get folded up and move to the next place. Now here's the fun part. Getting this rig up this road here. This is probably the hardest part right here, is this wooded area, because there ain't much room to pull off. But it's a narrow road, and it's kind of a shortcut to Alabama, to a little town Lexington, and it's a pretty busy road sometimes, especially when people are getting off work. I got moved. I'm laying off the field, but you see these cages with these trees and that other grown up mess back there? 5-6 years ago, my grandfather was still alive and able to do stuff. He had this road cleaned out. It had a bunch of trees, limbs falling off the field, and had it cleaned up, and we do not own this across over there, so it pissed the guy that owns this. So he's planted more trees back, and we'll keep the edge clean. I don't know. I just some people's funny. Well, I guess it's time to do a little explaining. Looks like I'm in the middle of this field starting out. I am and I ain't. This is actually two separate fields. Usually you can tell right out there where the field is and where they don't. But there is a light pole on the far end and a tree on this other end is the line. And I just kind of sighted up on it. And that would be another good time to have auto steers, you know, mark this place down here and mark the place back there, and have a straight line. But anyways, I farm this side, my dad farms this side, and that's the reason why I'm just going crazy through the middle of the field. There is right at 60 acres here total between me and Dad. So that ought to keep me busy for a little bit. And hope to get moved over and hit another field this afternoon. Well, if I've got it figured right and can get some good days running, this Monday I should be done by Wednesday on corn. And I've got a couple of days bean burn down left to do, and probably will be time to spray the 100 acres of corn I planted several weeks ago. So that's going to give us a little time on the tractor, but on getting my tractor back, I'll probably go ahead and return this one back to its owner. But if I don't get my tractor back, there's a plan E. So I really hope we get my tractor back. Amazon is delivering out here. Probably blew over here from that house there. There's another one. I don't know if you can see it out there. Got the notification that row 4 was out of seed. Maybe 11. I just like to several feet over that way. I've done got 2 passes finishing my part of this farm. So I don't want to put a whole lot of seed in here, so I'm going to fold up and, not fold up, I'm just going to pick up, go back truck, put 2 bags of seed in, try to get this part finished up, and then I'm going to go back to the shop, get some of Dad's seed, put on the truck, and start the other side over there. throw up there, and I think I'll make it with what's in the hoppers. I've got a little homemade scoop I got to get put on the tractor with me, but we ready to roll. The homemade scoop. Well, before I forget about it, the drive for Vanderbilt's Children's Hospital is still on. If you want to donate a minimum of $5, I'll send you a Thomas Farms decal, and the $5 or whatever you want to donate will go to Vanderbilt's Children's Hospital. We've got over $800. So far, I'm shooting for 1,000. We went to 500 gold pretty quick. Then I raised it 750, so now we're at 1,000. I'll link my address in the description for a great cause. I forgot to mention that on a couple of videos, so I thought now would be a good time to do it. Says I've got rough fields. Another box out in the field. Might ought to get off and check see if it's got any money in it. I got to pass to the end of the field and back down is all I like in this one. And 7's out, so I'm gonna try to shuffle enough seed around to make it to the end. I think I will without having to open up that other bag. I went ahead and stuck that other bag in there just to be safe. I mean, roughly $300 a bag. Yeah, I'll have some left over, but I ain't gonna get it perfect. Well, I've got the seed switched over, and I turned the PTO on for the vacuum pump. So I'm ready to go get started on this field. I sprayed this field out here last week, a couple videos ago. That's going in soybeans. Judging by my row mark, I was trying to keep that field over there separate, and I was having a hard time seeing where I planted. I've got some crooked rows. The plan was to run auto steer with a 12-row planter where we could use an 8-row header. I think we just need to stick with a 6-row this year because these rows are crooked. see my road marks. I just got a few more passes. Earlier, Dylan Joyce posted a drone video on Instagram, and when he went over top of the tractor, it looked like the cab was pretty dirty, top of it. So I made a comment about it. Then I got and threw up a drone myself, and I'm no better. Top of this cab's dirty too. But it's a borrowed tractor, and I'm gonna wash it up real good before I take it back to the man. I try to return things in as good a shape or better than what I borrowed it. Well, we're on the last pass of this farm, and the row mark for so far has ended right on this side row marks even. It spaces out, widens out up here, but I think I can get it with just one pass and split the middle. Be some wide inroads, but I just thought that was pretty neat. You can still see it's pretty close right here, but back there it was just on the money. Well, I'm gonna pull up here at the truck, drop 12 bags in here, fold up, and I'm ready to check out this motel here. Move on to another field. I'm laying the boundary out on this field. May get it done tonight, may not. The peanut butter and crackers I had earlier are starting to wear thin. But the moisture's there. They ain't giving no rain, real big rain chances. But it was really too wet if I was going last week to be planting. Got a call from a friend of mine down the road. He got an MX 240 stuck this afternoon. Had to get a track hoe to pull them out. I don't think I got nothing to worry about out here. Well, I've got on the back and forth now. Thinking about going live this Saturday. It may be a little later than 8, but depends on how late I work Saturday and how tired I am. We're gonna go live. Well, Dad just showed up to take me to get my truck. It's gonna be too dark to film it by the time I get back. So, thanks for watching. God bless you. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll catch you on the next one.